10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, and the rest. Pure Ferrell. This week, we're celebrating the comedic genius of Will Ferrell with a special bonus episode featuring Jamie from Millennial Misery.
This week on the No More Late Fees podcast, we are joined by podcaster and host of HR Besties Pod and the mastermind behind Millennial Misery, Jamie. Welcome, Jamie.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me.
We're so happy that you were able to join us. This is exciting.
Me too. I've literally been so excited about this.
I personally feel like I'm meeting a celebrity because
Oh my
you have your finger on the pulse of what the millennials want with your memes, and I love your content. Love your content. And then to find out you also have a podcast was just like the cherry on top. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your accounts, your podcast, so of course they'll check it out.
Yeah, HR Besties, if you're into HR stuff, but we don't just talk about HR stuff. It's really more like corporate life in general. So yeah.
And Millennial Misery, you were telling me a little bit before about like what got you started with making your account. So tell us a little bit what the inspiration is and why Millennial Misery?
Well, so during the pandemic, I was working at a nonprofit in healthcare. And I literally thought I was kind of losing my mind a little bit, to be completely honest. Things were changing so quickly, and the CDC, literally things were changing overnight. And so my outlet was just humor. It always has been.
Yeah.
And so I created Humorous Resources in September of 2020. And, it's like corporate memes, but it was concentrating towards COVID, like funny COVID stuff. Like,
right.
Oh God, the CDC changed this again. Here's a thing. And it didn't necessarily per se take off, but I was really enjoying myself and I was having fun. And I was like, God, I have so many like nostalgia things that I feel like would be funny. Like, stick-on earrings. Like, remember when that was what we did, is we wore stick-on earrings, and like, you're still a baddie if you wear stick-on earrings. Or like, I know I'm probably a little bit older than you guys, but like Umbro shorts were real big in a period of time, like the oversized shirt and the Umbro shorts. And I just had so many ideas of memes and content that I wanted to create, but it didn't make sense on Humorous. So in July of 2021, I created Millennial Misery.
And it's great. I love that you feature other people's content and you give them exposure. You've done it for us as a podcast. And it's like, I remember the first time you did it, I was like, oh my God, you.
Well, and that's the thing, is like, I don't think I'm like the funniest person ever. You know what I mean? And I think as long as you're sharing other people's content and tagging them, and I go a step further. So I not only tag, but I also put their @ in the caption, because I just think it's important. Like, I now have a bigger reach, obviously, than I did in July of 2021. But not only do you like form relationships like I have with y'all, and look, now I'm on your podcast, right?
Yeah.
But like, you form like relationships with people and you get to know creators, but you also get to showcase them and be like, look how kick-ass this account is. Look how funny they are. And it's just, I don't know, it's very organic, and it's not fake on my part. Like, I truly try to go to extra mile. Like, if I find a funny video, for instance, on TikTok, and their Instagram is not tagged, like, I will go the extra mile. Like, do I have to DM you? Do I have to email you? Are you on Instagram? Can I even use this? Like, so it's like just having almost like a safe place. Like, do you want me to show this? Because now I have enough followers where people are like, sure, yes, absolutely. But like back in the day, people were like, oh, I don't know. Sure, I guess. You're 7,000 followers. Sure. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah.
Well, I think it's great because we've had the experience with some other accounts that are kind of similar that don't tag us. Like, I had a cousin message me and she was like, isn't this you? I was like, girl, you know it's me. Why are you asking me? She's like, but it's not on your account. Like, so
Yep. And that annoys me. Like, I even, like, if I will see someone before, like, and then I've used their videos and I see it on another account, I will forward it to them. Like, because I get upset for them
Yeah,
because I'm a
it's
creator myself. We don't make money doing this. The least you can do is tag. Like, that's
right.
the least you can do, is actually give the creator like legitimate rights because you're using their content.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's going to be interesting to see how things progress because
Mhm.
I think it just kind of goes with like, movies wanting copyright of stuff. Like
Yeah.
when people share content, it's a double-edged sword because sometimes you're getting exposed to something you didn't even know that movie existed. You go watch the movie, right?
Mhm.
And when they get so tight about it, it's actually helping you, not hurting you in
Yeah.
any way,
Yep.
Well, and any exposure is really good exposure, but like sometimes you're not even sure, right? Because like
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're battling hate comments from like a silly meme you posted with SpongeBob. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, hold on. This was not how it's intended. And actually, that I run into that a lot on Millennial Misery, is people always, and I understand why, because we're tied to like our childhood and those memories, but like people always want to argue like, well, this didn't happen because I never experienced it. But like that doesn't mean no other millennial across the entire world, like we're not talking just United States, ever experienced it.
Right.
And so even myself, sometimes when I post something, I'm like, oh, I remember this, but I never played with this toy, or I
Right.
never experienced this. And I also have an older brother, so I am very familiar with Gen X stuff.
Yeah.
And so I posted something the other day about the Sesame Street pinball where it counts to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Well, I very specifically remember that. I probably remember that more from my brother than anyone else. I
Right.
don't even know if I really saw it with my own eyes because it was like a 1970s thing. And obviously I wasn't even born yet. But I remember that. So I posted that. And even in the caption, it said Gen X, right? But people were so fired up. And I'm like, it's just a meme, y'all. It's gonna be okay. Like, just because you don't remember it, like it's okay. Like it's just a meme. It's not gonna hurt you.
My favorite petty response to nonsense is, oh, wow, that's a different opinion. Tag me when you post your video about it.
Oh my God, that's good. I need to write that down. That's
Because
good.
most of the time, these mofos ain't got shit on their page, ain't posted nothing,
For real. And
and
it's
you
like
on here.
user 828282
Right.
3 day. Yeah, I'm like, please, user, get a fucking life. Like, I don't have time for this.
So you let me know when your video's up, and then they usually disappear after that. I've gotten much better. In the beginning, Jackie would have to be like, Danielle, you really
Chill
gotta
out. Chill
chill
out.
out.
She'd have to be like, what would Jackie do? What would Jackie do? Like Jackie would just ignore
You needed the
them.
bracelet.
Be blocked and be blessed.
Yeah.
No, for real though. Like, and then people like were literally be like, this isn't millennial. And I will put the millennial age bracket and then I will do the math for them. And then I'll just leave it. Cause I'm like, no, the millennial age bracket's pretty damn wide.
Yeah, it
And
is.
so like we have 80s babies and then we have late 90s babies.
Yeah.
Like I think it's already always up to 97. Some, different
Yeah.
internet searches will bring you different things, but very different things happen in my 1997 than a baby in 1997
Yeah.
millennials. So
Yeah.
like we've experienced different things and that's okay.
Yeah. People
Not
just,
that serious.
y'all need to chill out.
For
It's
real.
not, it
For
really
real, for
isn't
real.
that serious. Just relax, take a breath. But we're gonna play a game. Are you ready?
Ooh, I'm excited.
Um, so you're sticking around because we did Anchorman, and of course there's the Will Ferrell of it all. So we're going to, collectively as a group, try to rank some of his late 90s, early 2000s movies and see if we can come up with a top list. I don't know, it may be hard.
Yeah,
So
I mean, he had a really amazing run there for like a good 6, 7 years. Like he
he
had some classics.
He did. He had some bangers, and it really hurt me to cut it off at our cutoff is 95 to 2005 because he was really cooking in 2006 and like the
Oh
2006 to
yeah. Yeah,
2010. He
yeah.
really had some good ones too, but I was like, this is gonna be too long if I
Yeah, yeah,
had
yeah.
all of
Yeah,
these.
fair, fair.
So on the list we have A Night at the Roxbury, Superstar, a very, very unknown, The Suburbans with Jennifer Love Hewitt, if anybody remembers that
I
one.
don't remember that one.
Yeah, it's real under the radar. Zoolander, Old School, Elf, Anchorman, Bewitched, and Kicking and Screaming from 2005. Anybody have any suggestions for number one?
So my number one is between three. So should I just say them and y'all can
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
oh, that's what I would say. Old School, Elf, and Anchorman are like my top number ones that I would like have to have help with.
Uh,
Like
Jackie, did you have any that
I
came
still quote those to this day.
up?
As it was stated in the episode, I am not a Will Ferrell fan, and so
Mm.
I am
Oh,
less than zero help with this list.
I'm definitely saying Elf, and I only say Elf because, you know, obviously most Christmas movies you're gonna rewatch them almost every year, but
Yep.
it's such a heartwarming one,
mm-hmm.
and it was a departure from him. He was silly in it, but it just had so much heart.
Yes,
So yeah, rewatchability, it's just a classic. I
for
would say
sure. Like
Elf.
we're gonna watch that every December,
Yes.
no doubt, for probably the rest of our lives. Like literally.
I know Jackie's not a Christmas movie person either, so
I can give it to Elf because it was directed by Jon Favreau, and I love him. So
you do love him, yeah. And Zoe's Deschanel's in it too.
yes, yeah.
Okay, Old School. I love that movie.
I do too. I literally quoted it today.
My boy Blue.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my God. No.
every
So
time.
I am in Nashville. And so God, this is so silly and embarrassing. But back in like the 2010 season, we were winning. Titans were winning a lot. And so I used to scream, "That's my boy Blue." And it's funny because now on the back of the jerseys, it says, "Love you, Blue."
Aw.
It's not because of me, but
You could
just to
say it is.
clarify.
It's
Just to clarify.
fine.
But so today I was literally doing something and my ADHD brain's going, okay, now we're going to do this and then we're going to do this. And then out loud I said, I don't know if we'll have time because the one scene where he's like, we're going to go to Home Depot and Bed Bath and Beyond. And I'm not sure if we're going to.
Oh, I can't wait for us to do that movie. I hope
It's a good one. You can have
I
me
hope
back.
it holds up. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it also in a while, so it might not hold up.
All right, let's see what else. Okay.
Then it might be between Zoolander though and Anchorman. Oh, Zoolander is such a Night at the Roxbury.
Zoolander, I used to laugh. I used to watch that a lot, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm down with Zoolander coming up next.
Okay, Zoolander it is.
I have a special place for Bewitched. It's silly, but I thought he was very cute as Darren in Bewitched. But
It was actually,
it was a cute rom-com. Like,
yeah, it was actually a cute little.
I was gonna say, out of all of these movies, like Bewitched, I find the least offensive.
so
In terms of Will Ferrell.
Yes, yes, agree.
So is it okay for number 5, or do you feel like A Night at the Roxbury should be above it?
Oh gosh, Night at the Roxbury was like a high school classic for me. Like I remember I was sick one day and my best friend went and bought that on DVD and brought it to me. And it's not even that good of a movie. It's not, let's be honest. I think Bewitch has to go next.
Okay.
All
And
right.
it's just stupid, and that's why it's funny.
It is. It is.
I mean,
a
let's be
very,
honest,
like,
that's
high
how
school.
all of Will,
Yes.
with the exception of maybe Elf and Bewitched.
Anchorman or Superstar?
I would go personally with Anchorman and then Superstar.
Okay.
I've never seen The Suburban, so that one's probably going to be the last. And
Yeah. Kicking and Screaming I actually found quite funny.
yeah, it's
but
actually not bad.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe even before Superstar.
One of my favorite Will Ferrell movies is Stranger Than Fiction.
Same. It's like
Wait,
the
I don't-
only Will Ferrell movie I'll willingly watch.
It's him and Emma Thompson, and she's a writer, I think.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah,
And it's
it's a
like
good one.
she's writing a book about him, but then he becomes like aware that there's an author writing a book about him. It's really, really good.
Hmm.
I need to watch it. I need to
Okay.
put that on my list.
So
All right.
our list is number 1, Elf, 2, Old School, 3, Zoolander, 4, Bewitched, 5, A Night at the Roxbury, 6, Anchorman, 7, Kicking and Screaming, 8, Superstars, and 9, Suburbans, because no one's seen it.
Sorry, it's just our default.
I think it's a solid list. I am very interested to see if some people are going to be mad that something wasn't higher, but leave that in the comments.
So we have a question for all of us. Which SNL star from the 90s and 2000s is the most talented, in your opinion?
That's
No.
tough. Me personally, I think I would have to lean towards either Tina Fey or Amy Poehler. They're
Tina
just like,
Fey is my answer.
yeah.
I think you already know, I think Tina Fey is a little slightly racist at times. So she's done some stuff. And I can't wait till we do one of her movies to lay out my case, because that's what I like to do. I like to get my data together and lay out my case. So I do think she's very talented though, but she doesn't have a chokehold on me like Amy Poehler, because I love, love, love Parks and Rec. If Amy Poehler, if that was the only thing that woman ever did, that was enough for me. Maya Rudolph would have been my very
Oh
close
yeah,
second.
Maya. Yeah,
She's so good.
she did actually, and like her just alone in Bridesmaids, like chef's kiss, like really.
So yeah, I'm trying to think who else. There were so many people that came out of that
Yeah,
time
like Jimmy
period.
Fallon.
Yes.
I like he's funny, but like he wouldn't definitely be in my top. I'm trying to think.
I think Mike Myers is up there, just like
Oh
all the
my
voice work he
God.
does and
Oh
character
my God, yes,
acting.
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers for sure. And
Wayne's World is probably like my favorite movie of all time. I know that's really weird to say, but it is.
no, it's a good movie.
And Sherry O'Terry, remember when her and Will Ferrell had that like
The
cheerleader skit?
cheerleading.
So
Yeah.
cute.
I love her in Scary Movie.
Yes,
So
yes.
ridiculous.
Well, and like Amy Poehler's on top of mine right now too, because of Inside Out too, just recently
Yes.
came out.
I was disappointed. I got her book. Not great.
Oh,
I was
really?
disappointed. And
Really?
like it was really kind of
Like womp womp.
yeah. So stick
Her and
to comedy. Don't write in the books.
her and Baby Mama too. Ooh.
Woo, woo. That's always my favorite part. Her on the bouncing ball.
Yes. Oh my God, such a good movie.
I love her and Tina Fey and Sisters. Like I
Oh,
could
that's
watch
a good
that
one
movie every
too.
day.
Yeah.
That is a good one. I do like them together. They are very funny.
Yes.
But Amy Poehler by a mile for me. So, Jamie, you know that we both worked at Blockbuster.
Yes.
And so at Blockbuster, you could choose your movies that you would present to the public and say, these are our recommendations, and we call them employee picks. So we're going to give you 3 movies that you would recommend. You could stay in our time frame, or you can, if you've seen something more recent,
Okay.
let us know, and we'll share it with everybody as your recs or employee picks.
Okay. Well, I feel like I already gave one, right? On complete accident. But Wayne's World, man.
Okay.
It really is. I don't know what, but like I still quote it to this day. It is so stupid, but it's so funny.
It really
And it's not the great thing about it too is like watching it to this day, like I'm not offended.
Yes.
Which there's not a lot of movies you can say that about looking back.
True.
So I love Wayne's World. I also love Son-in-Law. God, Pauly Shore, like his heyday, let's be honest, like there was some like Encino Man and Biodome. I rewatched Biodome recently and I was like, oh, why did I like this shit? But Son-in-Law really, like, to me, once again, I'm not offended watching it.
Yeah.
All these years later.
It has such heart to it.
Yes. And like we love Crawl.
Yes.
But also a thing that I still quote, like why do I still like, a matter of fact, not that long ago, I have leopard pajamas and I like put them on and I film myself going, Steven Tyler PJs, Steven Tyler. I mean, it's like so son-in-law. And then this one's a funny one, but Spice World.
we
What?
we are not mad at
Oh
it.
my God, love Spice World though.
We did
I-
it this year and
oh
it
my
was
God, I don't like once again, so cheesy. I recently bought it on eBay on DVD and it was probably the best decision I've ever made. It just made me so happy to rewatch it. Because that's like not one, like Son-in-Law will come on and Wayne's World will
right.
come on every once in a while. You'll catch it on a streaming network or on even on like TBS or something random. But Spice World you don't see on. So like I was so excited to rewatch it. And I was like, I do still love this. Also, I still quote it as well.
It's a great time capsule for the time,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you on social, all of your accounts? And please, guys, go check out Jamie's pages if you haven't already. I'm sure most of
Oh
you
my
have
gosh,
already.
no. So get your pen and paper out because there's a lot of them. No, so at millennial_misery is on Instagram. That is core millennial stuff, memes and whatnot. And then I have a corporate humor page. It's at humorous_resources. And then I have a page if you actually like me and want to see just videos of me. And it's at @chief meme officer because that's what I've dubbed myself. And I have a new page that I'm truly not giving a whole lot of love to, but it's parody parenting at parody
Oh,
parenting. And I really probably need to show it more love, but I'm not. And then, of course, the podcast is HR Besties Pod.
love it. And don't forget to check us out if you haven't already at No More Late Fees on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube and Threads. And stay tuned for a Cinderella story episode next week. And don't forget to check out our Anchorman episode if you missed it.
And as always, be kind and rewind.